Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. In motion comes Thomas. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He gets this complete to Mitchell. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Here's a handoff to Spears. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. And this This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The motion man here is Mitchell. A carry here for Spears. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Spears. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's the pick at the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. The motion man here is Mitchell. Once again, it's Spears. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he will fight his way to the end zone. AFC. Up and good. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Milton. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Milton to the air on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Dolphins get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Get out of the gun is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The man in motion is Watson. To the air once more is Milton. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! Now, Pittsburgh will bring a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. A huge play just before the half. 42 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll air one out for Palmer. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Spears. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the gun, here's Spears. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for us. Steelers. First down.
In motion comes Thomas.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion comes Thomas. A run up the middle, Spears. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Spears now, out of the pistol. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time with Spears. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Latu there to bring them down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Milton. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 34 yards. First down.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
14.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Try and throw with Milton. Open man is Palmer. It's complete.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
The man in motion is Watson. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one caught at the 4. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Back to throw. ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. They'll try and run here with Spears. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing again is Milton. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. Now a give on the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 7. First down, Dolphins.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Miami. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw for Young. That's taken in by Thomas. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
Young to throw on 1st down. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. A tight end in motion now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a handoff to Spears. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun. Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's taken in. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Here's Spears. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.